a wonderful evening, a beautiful weekend, so to say, and a time like this is a beautiful time to celebrate. And here we are in Abuja this beautiful evening to celebrate two wonderful people. We are here to celebrate their achievements, to celebrate with them, and then to also just be hopeful as family. I am Abosade Taiwan. I'm here for the gala night celebration of Dr. DIKKO RADDA, who is the governor-elect of Katsina State, and Chief Anthony SIYAKO YARO, who is the senator-elect for Gombe South. Yes, as you've heard me mention, we're here to celebrate their achievements. I mean, what is worth doing is worth doing well, and anytime you have an opportunity to celebrate people, you should celebrate people. It's going to be a beautiful evening here, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy every bit of it. We'll have lots of activities for this evening. It's a night of celebration, a night of happiness. I mean, it's a weekend, and it's a time for us to celebrate. So, when the program begins, I'm going to talk to a few participants who will be coming in to tell us how well they know the celebrants and then what they wish for them, and then so far so good, their prayers for they begin this journey. I mean, we're all looking forward to the new government, so to say, in all quarters to see how they're able to run, and we're here to wish them the best. So as we wait for more people to come in, if you're able to see behind me here, unfortunately, then you might see a few guests still coming in. I was still anticipating or expecting more people to come in to join us in the celebration. It promises to be a wonderful night, and I believe and trust that as you follow the program, you're going to enjoy and you should celebrate with us. All right, so as I wait more people to come in and for participants to join me in, we're just going to know in the course of the event, we're going to know more about the celebrants and so far so good, what they've done in the past, their achievements, and just anything we need to know about them. All right, so we're going to talk to a few persons that will still come in now. But before we do that, like I told you, we're here to celebrate the achievements of Dr. DIKKO and Chief Anthony SIYAKO YARO on their achievements. Like I mentioned, we have the Dr. DIKKO RADDA is the governor-elect of Katsina State, and then we have Chief Anthony SIYAKO YARO as the senator-elect for Gombe South. All right, so we're going to run through their biography. I'm going to let that be till later in the day when that will be read during the program. But then for now, I'm just going to wait for participants to come in as they speak with me. It's a beautiful space here, and then everybody is ready to just be in the celebration. All right, so just to mention a few things about the celebrants for this evening. I'm just going to pick from what we have here. So we have Dr. DIKKO UMARU, who is not just another politician, but he is a man of timber and caliber. He's a man of many talents and has many accomplishments according to the biography here. And then we have here his educational background and then his achievements so far. We have appointments that he has held in the past, such as being the Senior Legislative Aide, National Assembly from 2012 to 2014. He was the National Welfare Secretary of APC June 2014 to July 2015. He later became the Chief of Staff to Katsina State's Governor, and he holds the traditional title of Gwagwaren Katsina in the historic Katsina Emirate Council. So we see he has held a lot of things, and then we've seen him being able to do a whole lot. And then we're celebrating him. We're celebrating him tonight to see how much he has achieved so far. So just to mention that before becoming the governor-elect of Katsina State, he was the Director General and Chief Executive Officer of a small and medium enterprise development agency of Nigeria, also known as SMEDAN. He is happily married with children. So yeah, we see that he has achieved a lot, and if we go through his educational background, that's for Dr. DIKKO RADDA, we'll see that he has done a lot and he has a lot to celebrate. It's beyond just being the governor-elect, but being able to come into a space that you know you're going to work for the people. And like I said, friends and family are here to wish him the best, to celebrate, not just celebrate, to wish him the best and pray for the best for him. All right, so on to Chief Anthony SIYAKO YARO. From what we have here in his biography, he was born in Gelengu, Gombe State, to a modest family who are rooted in Christian faith. And he also had his elementary and secondary school over there in Gombe. And if we go over to his interests now, according to His biography here, we say his interest areas include infrastructural development, revenue enhancement activities, and cost management, which has led him to forge alliances and strategic partnership with independent firms. All right, so we see he is hugely involved in philanthropy and continues to contribute in various ways towards improving the lot of the vulnerable groups and less privileged. Chief Yaro never fails to give a helping hand with efforts targeted at widows, youths, crisis victims, especially in the southern Gombe area. All right, so we say that over the last 3 to 4 years, thousands, mostly widows and youths, have benefited from his help and interventions in the area of training, distribution of food and household items, educational endowments, and scholarships, amongst others. All right, so we see that he contested the South. He won and was elected senator in March 2023, which is the general elections that we had just about a month ago or so. And then he's set to join his colleagues in the red chambers, representing the people of Gombe South. And again, we also see that he also has a traditional title of Makaman Wajaf, lot, both of them, and they are going to achieve a lot. We believe and hope, and we're praying for them. And again, like I said, we're here to celebrate with them. So as we wait for participants to join us, we're going to keep speaking with you just to tell you that the activities for today are going to cut across a whole lot. So we have, it's more like a variety night for us to celebrate. It's a gala night for us to celebrate and then to know what to do. All right, so I'm going to be here with you, and hopefully I'll be back at much later in the day. I will speak to a few participants now at the beginning, and I'll be back much later in the day to just see what has gone down so far. All right, so even as I wait for them, we're still waiting for more people to come in as they're trooping in, beautifully dressed over there, coming in all elegance and yeah, we're seeing a lot of elegance here coming in, and it's beautiful. I know it's going to be a wonderful night, and it's going to be a beautiful night. We're going to have people that will speak to us. Yeah, so I can see someone approaching here, a very beautiful lady. So even as they come to join me, it'll be wonderful. Yes, so I'll wait for her to join me. Yes, I'll wait for her to join me as as I still speak. I'm expecting them to come in. Yes, all right. So yeah, thank you. So as they join me, I was waiting for them. Good evening, sir. You're welcome. Yes, sir. Go. Yes, thank you so much for joining me here. So can you kindly, yes, kindly move closer.
Okay, closer.
All right, thank you. So it's wonderful to see you here. Also here to celebrate, I believe, your friend, or how do you know the celebrants, and what's your intention for being here? Anyway, to celebrate, I know.
Well, um, then I was also there in the bank, so that's why I'm here.
All right, so looking at, yes, please, it's fine. All right, so considering the years you've spent with him in the workspace now, what do you think people should expect now, even as he hopes to or looks forward to assuming the role now? By the time they start to work fully, what should people expect?
He was one of our best. I believe that he was very professional and diligent when he was working with us. So as a result of that, I believe we should expect the very best, from him. I believe he's going to turn out to be one of the best senators, of the quality of people we had at FSB, and all the discussions we used to have in those days spoils to a people that believe in this country, that believe that we need development badly. Now that he's going to be out there, I believe he's going to do the best to make sure that this country develops as quickly as possible.
Yeah. All right, so for the benefit of those that just joined us before, well, after we started the interview now, I just want to introduce yourself and then tell us what your prayer is for your colleague and friend.
Oh, my name is Dr. Evans Woherem, and my prayer is that the Senator-elect Yaro will do very well as a senator in our country. And I also believe, most of the people that were at FSB are also going to move from strength to strength.
Lovely evening. All right. So you heard it there. We have professionalism and then excellence. So we hope people out there and people in Gombe State also hope to see the best and all. more people to come in. Yes, we'll still wait for more people to come in and speak with us, even as we anticipate the program to start of celebration. And then we're going to manager to region from where he retired in 2016. He has over 30 years of industrial experience spanning the banking and financial services. His skill base covers operations, risk management, treasury, and marketing. A bit of a hitch here, but then it's fine as we still continue to hope for more people to join us, just to speak to us, a platform where he is going to show his prowess in as much as possible for people to get to know him. All right, so we'll just wait a little while as more participants are willing and hoping to come and speak with us. All right, so well, all right, so as we wait and hope for people, like I mentioned, we'll wait for people to settle in a bit, but then before we'll speak to them, we'll be going.
Sir, can you help me? It's cold and I've nowhere to sleep. There's somewhere you can tell me. He looks home, doesn't look back. He pretends he can't hear her. Starts to whistle as he crosses the street. Seemed embarrassed to be there. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you, you and me in paradise. The man on the street, he can see she's been crying. She's got blisters on the soles of her feet. She can't walk, but she's trying. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day. think about it. Oh yeah. Just think about it. Oh Lord, there is nothing but anybody can do. Oh, oh Lord, there's nothing you can say. You can tell from the lines on her face. You can see she's been crying. She's probably been moved on from every place. 'Cause she didn't fit in there. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Think about it. Think about it. Oh Lord, just think about it. It's just another day for you and me in paradise. It's just another day for you and me.
Well, from your introduction, we know you know the senator-elect already. All right, so as you're here to celebrate with him, we just want to know, so
It's
far as
just
you've known him over the years, what can you say people should expect of his leadership now? And what are some of the things that you believe he can offer as a leader?
Well, he's a senator-elect, and I believe the people have known the type of person he is. That is why they elected him. And I'm assuring them, or I'm sure of what he can do, because I've worked closely with him, and I've seen his thinking towards the common man. No doubt, I know he will excel.
All right, so just a quick prayer for him. What's your wish or prayer for him as he begins this new phase, so to say?
Yeah, I'm wishing him the best and success in whatever he put forward.
All right, thank you so much, sir, for your time. Enjoy the evening.
Yeah, most.
Yes, sir. All right. So just like I promised to, we're going to keep speaking to more friends and family of the governor-elect and the senator-elect. So stay tuned as we still get more people to speak to. So we're waiting for more people to troop in and then to speak to us, just to know their wishes and their prayers. And probably we'll get a bit, a little fashion tips or some fashion tips from a few people, depending on it. It's a beautiful evening, so I'm sure we're going to see well-dressed people. All right, so stay tuned as we wait for more people to speak to. So yeah, you heard it already. Again, someone that is speaking on Chief Anthony SIYAKO YARO. So I read a little about his professional background now, but I'll read a little on Dr. UMARU RADDA's professional background. So for him, he worked as a banker too. He worked as a banker with the defunct FSB International Bank between 1999 and 2003. He was exemplary in his roles, and he began his political career at home, becoming the executive chairman, Chiranchi local government area of Katsina State between January 2005 and April 2007. He was reappointed caretaker committee chairman, Chiranchi local government area in Katsina in May 2007. I read a little of all the positions he held politically, and well, just to say that both of them worked with FSB International Bank, and we're going to be hearing more testimonies of their colleagues and how well they did within the system, and how much people will be expecting of them as they assume their new role. So again, like I said, you stay tuned as we continue to await more people to speak to. So let's just wait for more people to come in and settle in and join us to speak. All right. Okay, so before we yank off, I will just say we'll see more people coming in, so we're going to wait for them. As they settle in, we'll still allow you to enjoy sights and sounds of the occasion, but just before then, I keep saying it, I'll keep saying it, we're going to talk to more people that are going to tell us more about the people, the elected, governor-elect and the senator-elect. So we'll just wait a little and we'll enjoy sights and sounds around, even as we await people to join us in. All right, so enjoy the sights and sounds. Thank you.
Where there was weakness, I found my strength. All in the eyes of a girl. Hush, now I see the light in the sky. Oh, it's almost blinding me. I can't believe that I've been touched by an angel with love. Let the rain come down and wash away my tears. Let it feed my soul and drown my cheeks. Let it shatter the walls for a new sun, a new day has come.
All right, so again we have another friend who is here to celebrate with the governor-elect and the senator-elect. I'll allow him to introduce himself and then just to tell us how well he knows the celebrants or the celebrants. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, my name is Dauda Ardo Adamu. I was in the HR department of the FSB International Bank, so I have known the celebrant very well, all the two of them, because they used to be my staff, both Tony YARO and DIKKO RADDA. Yes.
All right, so while they were serving in the bank now, so far, what were some of the good qualities you noticed in them and the qualities that you think are going to help them even as they assume these roles?
One of the things that I can say about the two of you is that they are very committed and dedicated to work. Very committed staff, and they were honest and upright in their dealings. And I know it will go a long way helping them to achieve whatever they have set for themselves in this new assignment that they found themselves in. They were very honest, upright and committed staff, and very dedicated at the same time.
All right, so we know that new roles most times come with new challenges. So what is the advice that you can give to them in order to be able to not just face challenges, but be able to find ways to overcome them even as they assume these roles?
One of the advice I should give them is to have their eyes on the ball. Once you have a target, your eyes should be on the ball. Don't get distracted, because by the time you get distracted, definitely you are going to lose your target. There will be a lot of people that will circumference that will come, praise singers and whatever, just to try to distract you. But once you have your eye on the ball, you will never get distracted. My advice to them, they should get focused, and they shouldn't allow anything to distract them to achieve whatever they have set to achieve for themselves.
All right, thank you so much, sir. Those are wise and strong words there. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
right, so yes, we're going to be speaking to more of the we're going to be speaking to more of the friends and family. Sorry for the distraction over there. Like I mentioned, we're having more people trooping in. So yes, you're going to be seeing a lot of movements around me and just about everywhere. So yes, as we wait for speak to me, we're going to hear more about the celebrants. And we have another person here. Good evening, sir.
Hello, good evening.
This, can you kindly introduce yourself and tell us how you know the celebrants?
Well, my name is Miji Amidu.
Yes, sir.
I'm a director with the Debt Management Office in the presidency. Both of them worked in the same bank where I worked, FSB International Bank. Particularly for Tony, we've been childhood friends, the senator. So we started from the cradle together before we went to school together, worked together up till today. His wife and my wife are like twins. We are also like twins. His children are like twins with my children. And so it's been a great journey together. And that's why I'm here to celebrate with him in particular.
All right, so it's lovely to know that the stories have well, you've been together more or less since you were children. So, but then, what can you say were some of the qualities that you noticed even as children in him, or what were some of the things that helped him to excel in life also?
Talking about Tony, Tony is a very, very generous person. He has high level of integrity. He's just as he is. He doesn't have two faces. You know, there are a lot of people who have so many faces. They present one face somewhere, another face in another situation or another place. Tony is Tony anywhere he is. And maybe that is what has really brought us together, because we say it the way it is. We call a spade, and that is just it.
All right, so what will be your prayer for him or your wish for him even as he assumes starts his his leadership?
My prayer for him is that he succeeds exceedingly in life, and that one day he will invite me at the Eagle Square when they are inaugurating him as the president of this country. Yes.
Such a strong prayer.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much, sir,
Thank
for your
you.
time. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Yeah. So we have more people to speak with, and as I wait for them to join me, it's a lovely one. I love stories like that. I mean, these are stories from when they were children, and I mean, it's a beautiful journey. All right, so let's hear more about friends. Good evening, sir. Fine, thank you. So kindly introduce yourself and how you know the celebrants.
My name is Femi Lawal. Anthony YARO is an old friend. He's a very, very wonderful person, very kind-hearted, and very focused human being. I'm very convinced that the Nigerian Senate is blessed to have someone like him as a senator. He's going to bring a lot of impact. He's going to add a lot of value to governance in Nigeria. And with someone like YARO in the RADDA chambers, we are set to see some very real changes. Thank you very much.
All right, so just before I let you go now, just one thing. What would be advice to him now, even as he, because leadership and responsibility comes with a lot of challenges. What would be your advice to him in ways that he can face the challenges, overcome them, and be able to excel in his leadership?
I think YARO has all it takes. My advice to him is to remain who he is. He should not change. He has enough in him to make the impact. So if he remains steady, calm, focused, he will see results.
All right, thank you so much, sir, for your time. Enjoy the rest of the evening. All right, so yes, I promised you, and I'm fulfilling my promises. We're going to be talking to more friends and family of the celebrants, and we're going to be hearing more of them. Yes, I have more people coming to join me here, and I love the faces that are approaching me already. All right, good evening, ma'am. Let's kindly stay here. All right, so can you kindly introduce yourself and how you know the celebrants?
Okay, my name is Aisha Ali. I worked with Anthony YARO in 2000 and let's say, can I even remember? Well, way back with FSB before it became Fidelity Bank, and we had a very cordial relationship and professional relationship while there. And coincidentally, before I was serving when I knew him, yes, in Gombe State. So the first time we met when I joined the bank, he was like, oh, I know this voice. I know it because we've never seen. So that was when I introduced myself. Oh, I served in Gombe, and he was like, okay, this is Tony from FSB International. I mean, so it's really nice, and I'm so happy for him. I'm here for the reunion. I see it like a reunion. I started work then in 2004, about 19 years now, so you can imagine I haven't seen a lot of people over a decade.
All right, so I love the excitement. It's rubbing off on me already, but then, but then
And
okay.
I didn't even know the governor-elect actually was with FSB. Yeah, I just knew him as the DG Sweden, and I'm from KATSINA State, so it will be lovely to meet my governor.
So it's balanced. All right, so just before I let you go, now what will be your prayer or your wish for the celebrants that even as they begin this role?
Oh yeah, we really have high expectations of them. I believe in good governance and leadership. I'm a student of leadership and strategy. So I think there's a lot to tackle in the country, and we are really looking forward to what they have for us. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the evening. Yeah. All right, so yes, we'll be talking to more persons here, and we have a friend also joining in to tell us his prayer too. All right, good evening, sir. All right, kindly introduce yourself and how you know the celebrants.
Okay, my name is Abisoye Kunli. I've been a long-standing friend and partner of Mr. Tony YARO. I've been his staff, his friend, partner, and he's a senior mentor to me, like many others. So today is a good day for us. That's why I'm here.
So I'm happy you said today's a good day. So on this beautiful occasion, now what will be your prayer for the senator-elect, and what will be your advice to him even as he begins this role?
Yeah, both of them, both the governor-elect and the senator-elect. My prayer will be that may the wisdom of God come upon them. But my word to them is that Nigeria is indeed in dire need of true leaders. And I know these people, and I believe that they will bring that experience they've had in their private lives into public service. And it's a good thing that, when you serve in the private sector, you then come into the public sector and, make your contribution. We'll be supporting them, we'll be routing for them. When we need to tell them the truth, we'll do our best to also say it. Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you so much, sir, for your time. It's been a lovely one, and amen to all the prayers.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Enjoy the rest of the evening. All right, so there you have it. We have a lot of people we're going to still speak to, and it's going to be a beautiful evening as you heard. We've heard prayers, we've heard testimonies of how they've been since they were young, people who have worked with them, people who have been around them, and then you have mentees, you have people who the senator-elect or the governor-elect have mentored. So we're going to be having more testimonies by the day, and like I mentioned, you see a lot of movements in and around the vicinity now because more people are trooping in and people are trying to settle down. So as we await more people to speak with, like I mentioned earlier, I'll keep mentioning, I'm going to allow you to enjoy the sights and sounds of the event. So stay tuned and ensure you follow up on all the programs so that you can enjoy every bit of it. All right.
Oh no, yeah. Gospel and the beat, oh no, here, what's here? Bonus effect. Remy you when you snowed it, so mix that Gino. Oh, Remy you when girls no great to dance that disco. Oh, Remy you when that man agreed to shine the light. Oh, Remy you when man is sleep they walk all night. All the one side, my boy. See my boy turn to biggie man. See my boy buy a mama house. Oh, yeah. See my boy driving a bigger car. Pressing follow the small boy. Oh, Remy you. Then when I got to back, then when me you, and when me you, when I'll be and I'll be you. Now I'm Mr. Campaign Boule, but it'll be you. I'll be then coma. I'll be then coma. I'll be then coma. Coma. I'll be then coma. Charlie, me I love the vampire, yeah. Oluwani, you don't see Oluwani. Oh, Oluwani, you don't see Oluwani.
Them to introduce themselves. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, and how are you?
Fine, thank you. So, can you kindly introduce yourself and how you know the celebrants?
Okay, I am Samson Makoji. I'm here this evening to honor my friend and my neighbor, Senator-elect Anthony YARO. Yeah.
All right, so just before I come back to you to a question, I'm going to also say a good evening to you, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. All right, so can you kindly introduce yourself and then how you know the celebrants?
Yeah, I'm Claire Olangpejo. I'm also in NNPC estate with the senator-elect. So we are here to rejoice with him and then to wish him all the best.
All right, so I'm just going to ask two quick questions here before I let you go. So the first one is, so far so good, the years that you've known the celebrants, what are some of the qualities you've seen and the qualities that you think are going to help him both of them in their new spaces?
Well, very well, without doubt at all in my mind, Senator-elect Anthony YARO is a complete gentleman. He's one man who has passion for the welfare of humanity. And he's somebody who is very thorough. And he has the interest of this country in his heart. I know very well. So I'm so sure that he will make very serious impact on the floor of the Senate. He's somebody who is so versatile. He's calm and collected. I believe that he will come up with very, very constructive laws and also support other aspects of activities in the Senate. And I'm sure everything will go well for him. Yep.
All right, so to you too, Ma, what are some of the qualities?
Well, my neighbor has said it all, and that's exactly, this is a guy I've known for quite a long time, and I've actually said one day he is going to be there, and he is now there, and that is why we are here to rejoice with him, and I know he's going to be a very, very good senator.
All right, so I'll take a prayer from you now for the celebrant before I come to you, sir. So what will be your prayer or your wish for?
My prayer for the senator is that I wish him well, and the Lord, the good Lord, will be with him and guide him so that he can serve his people rightly. In Jesus' name.
Amen. All right, so your prayer too for the celebrants?
Well, I wish them very well, and I pray for God's guidance and wisdom upon both of them. That is just it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Amen to the prayers. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. All right. All right, thank you, sir. All right, so yeah, just like we've seen, we've heard testimonies, and then we're going to keep enjoying the sights and sounds. Yeah.
If nothing lasts forever, oh, me and you go be nothing forever. Oh. If nothing lasts forever, oh, me and you go be nothing forever. Oh. Baby, I'm a little. Me and you go be nothing forever. Oh. If nothing lasts forever, oh, me and you go be nothing forever. Baby, I got you. Me and you go be nothing forever.
Okay. All right. So what?
Baby is sweet, baby is nice.
All right. Good evening, sir. Can you kindly introduce yourself and how you know the celebrants?
My name is Yusuf Sunday Katuka. I know the celebrant as my boss. We work together in Kaduna very well.
Both of them or just
both of them. Okay. I work with them. But Tony YARO is my main oga on the family level and also the work itself. He has been a good boss.
So I love the fact that it's on the family level and the professional level. Now, so what are some of the things that you've noticed in him that make him stand out as a leader, both on the family level and the professional level?
His character. That's the paramount. He has a very wonderful, unique kind of character that he does things that not everybody can do. You understand? That brings him out. You know, there's this kind of life of simplicity, humility, and generosity. And it's up and right. He does these things with a loving heart. You will see affection with love when it comes to anybody he meets. So those are wonderful kind of person.
All right. So what will be your prayer for him even as he assumes this role?
That God will continue to endow him with that excellent spirit that he possesses, that he will go ahead and do much more than what Daniel did and continue to rule and continue to be in government until he's tired of being in the government because of the excellent spirit that he possesses. And I pray that the Almighty God will continue to show him mercy and grant him favor and endow him with wisdom from above and understanding that he will continue to do excellent. I see him becoming a president.
Okay.
Yes, I see that coming because his kind of person are rare. You don't find them. That's why you see the gathering here is wow. It's one of his kind that has never happened in an organization that all colleagues, FSB, Fidelity, gathered together, did everything to honor him. That person is a wonderful person. And we don't need anything to say. The action, it speaks for itself.
All right, thank you so much. Wonderful testimony. Enjoy the rest of the evening. All right, so yes, we still have more friends coming in. Good evening, sir. Yes, sir. Fine, can you kindly here, please, sir. Thank you. Yes. All right. So yes. So I'd like to introduce yourself, please. What's your name and how do you know the celebrant?
I'm Major General Didi Amadu, retired. My senator invited me for a gala dinner. That's why I'm here.
Okay. All right. So well, an invitation is always a very beautiful thing. Yeah. So yeah.
So I've come to join the fun.
All right. All right. So even as you've come to join the fun, what is your greatest prayer or wish for the celebrant?
My greatest prayer and wish for the celebrant is that we should first of all have a successful event, and I wish him the best as he champions the elite, being a senator from our constituency.
All right, thank you so much, sir, for your time. Enjoy the rest of the evening. All right, thank you. Yeah, no, you can go this way. All right, so just like we have said, we're going to keep speaking to more persons here. Good evening, sir. Have another person. Yeah, fine, thank you. Yeah, so I would like to introduce yourself. Please, what's your name and how do you know the celebrant?
There are two celebrants here.
Oh, yeah, the two of them.
Tony is my very intimate friend. We've been together for ages. We are from the same local government. We went to the same university. He worked with the bank. I worked in the oil and gas industry. Yeah, that's how close we were. And we've been together throughout the campaigns up to the time of his victory.
All right, so during the campaigns now, what were some of the things that well, let me say campaigns now, in the years that you've known him, what are some of the qualities you've seen in him that will help him to be able to achieve a whole lot, even as he assumes this role?
Well, Tony is a generous person. That's all I know about him. He's generous to a fault.
Okay.
And whatever he puts his mind to do, he will do it. And honestly, at this time of our life, my constituency has chosen the right person who will represent him very, very well. Yes.
All right, so well, as you said, they've chosen the right person. Now, what is your prayer, your greatest wish or prayer for the celebrants? Both of them, actually, not just one.
Well, my prayer for them is to be focused and to be fair and to be godly in everything they do. Yes.
All right, thank you so much, sir, for your time. Enjoy the rest of the evening. All right, so again, we'll keep speaking to so many people, and as we speak with them, we'll get to know more about the testimonies people have. I mean, we've heard of people saying they've known them since they were children, they've known them in their workplaces, so we'll allow you to enjoy the sights and sounds, so stay tuned.
So, hey, not so tolo, they do. Tell me what's in them ghetto, I don't get. Tell me what's in them do, way I know that never do, but it bound to be God. Some people for just answer, but the Almighty plan no. You know that we are no world. Tell me what's in the ghetto, where I know that I don't get. Tell me thing them do, where I know that never do. What the man be God oh. Some people for just
Celebrants, yeah, so kindly pardon the movement around. Like I said, we still have more people that are trying to settle in the occasion. Yeah, so as we wait for them to settle, we're going to speak to one person here. All right, so good evening, sir. I'd like to introduce yourself and how you know the celebrant.
Okay, my name is Joel Audu. Mr. Tony YARO happens to be my regional manager while I was in Fidelity Bank, and he happens to be a very nice person.
Okay, sorry, can you hold on just a bit, sir? Sorry. No, just hold on. Just hold on. No, just hold on a bit. Don't worry. Yes. All right. So sorry for that.
Woro no, not so, tolo, they do. Not so, tolo, they do. Oh, woro no, not so, yeah, not so, tolo. 1, 2, SIYAKO. You know the shame, plenty of badness, too much.
My name is Congratulatory Gala. I'm based in Zaria. I happen to know the celebrant as he was my regional manager before now while I was in Fidelity Bank, and he happens to be a very nice person, and he has been a very good mentor. Yeah.
You're talking about mentorship now and being a very nice person. What are some of the qualities that you think will help him to excel in his space as a leader? And then what do you think he should actually hold on to help him overcome whatever challenge that he might have to face?
Yeah, basically, he's such a calm person. So an attribute of a calm person will enable you to solve a lot of problems and challenges, even as you are growing up as a leader. So I think it's one of those very good quality I saw here.
All right, thank you so much, sir, for your time. We hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. All right, thank you. So yeah, we'll be speaking to more persons there. Like I mentioned, you keep seeing movements around me because we're all trying to settle in to enjoy the best of the evening. And I'll keep saying enjoy the sights and sounds even as we come in and out or on and off your screen to talk to more friends of the family. So stay tuned.
SIYAKO, you know the shame, plenty of badness, too much. SIYAKO, you know the shame, plenty of badness, too much. Today na soca, tomorrow got walada, plenty of badness, too much. Today na Buario, tomorrow for do say, plenty of bad is too much. If you marry taxi driver, I don't care. 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 Tell me, say you love me, miss your time, my own, yeah.
Here, and I must say she's looking very elegant. Good evening. I'm tempted to ask who is the stylist, but then oh well. All right. So I would like you to introduce yourself and how you know the celebrant.
My name is Clara Abu. I work with FSB International Bank, and they are my old colleagues.
Alright.
It's like a reunion.
Oh yeah, I think you're the second person that has mentioned that. It's lovely. All right, so what's let me ask. Let me start with the prayer now. So what would be your greatest wish for them as they assume these roles and as they begin this new journey?
I wish that they will do what they have said they will do. They have mandates. It's because of the mandates that they were elected. And I pray that they will remember people and they'll be empathetic and they will do what they need to do and succeed. So I pray to God that they will succeed in whatever they do.
Okay.
And I know that they'll move us forward because the kind of training we've gotten from FSB is something that will make them succeed. Yes, I have confidence in that. By God's grace, they will succeed.
All right, thank you.
Wish them success.
All right, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
All right, so yes, I have more friends and family coming to speak. Yes, sir. All right, so good evening, sir. How are you today? I'm fine, thank you. Yes, so please can you tell us your name and how you know the celebrants?
Wow, my name is Manas Zoto. Okay. Fantastic. These are very great men. We are all colleagues at FSB International Bank. And thank God that he has elevated them, so we are here to celebrate with them. Okay. Right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right, so talking about the celebration now, what is your wish or what is your prayer for them as they...
Just the starting point there. I'm sure they will get to Asoro very soon. And we are all here to support them. Right? Yes, super, super.
All right, thank you so much, sir, for your time. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
And you too.
All right, sir, thank you.
This way or where?
Oh, that's there. Yes, sir, yes. All right, so maybe now we wait to speak to more friends and family. I would like to enjoy the rest of the evening. Yeah.